Hey, it's Danny from Conscious Calisthenics here. So recently I made a video called How to Intermittent Fast for Serious Weight Loss, the complete guide. And if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend that you go and check it out if you're someone that wants to learn how to do intermittent fasting, the most safe and effective way for you to gain the greatest weight loss benefits from. And I put a link for that up above, so if you want to go and check that out, you can click that link up above and check it out now. And so many people on that video in the comment section have asked me time and time again, why am I not losing weight with daily intermittent fasting? Or why have I gained some weight loss benefits but then I've hit a plateau and I'm not losing any weight, or I'm hardly losing any weight whatsoever? So I wanted to share with you all the different reasons as to why they may be happening to you, so you cannot get the greatest weight loss benefits. And there was even some people in that video that said, oh, I tried it out and I didn't lose any weight whatsoever, and they've been doing it for a short while. And it's like, if you haven't tried it for a longer period of time, you're not going to get the greatest weight loss benefits. Small and steady wins the race. It is not a sprint. You didn't gain the weight overnight and you're not going to lose it overnight. And if you're doing some of the common mistakes to not give you the full effects from intermittent fasting, to give you the weight loss benefits that you're looking to gain from it and optimize those weight loss benefits, then obviously you're not going to get them. And first up, which so many people are aware of this with all different types, and first up, which so many people are aware of this on so many different diets, is you're eating too many calories. And for obvious reasons, if you're eating more calories than your body actually needs, it can go into a state of storing those additional calories from food that you're not using up as fat. So if you're someone that is on the intermittent fasting diet, you're not getting the greatest weight loss benefits, you would want to ideally track the amount of calories that you're having. And if you're not losing weight, the amount of calories that you work out you're having a day, try and reduce it by 100 or even 200 calories a day. Make that change. Do that every single day for around a week to a 2-week period. And if you start to notice that your weight starts to go down, then that is a sign that you was eating too many calories for you to get the greatest weight loss benefits on your intermittent fasting diet. And what I want to add to that is a lot of people do not track their calories. I'm not someone that does that at all, but for some people it is absolutely necessary to be aware of how many calories that you're intaking, especially for someone that wants to get weight loss benefits. And I'm someone who's not an advocate of extreme calorie restriction whatsoever. If you're doing this with intermittent fasting, yes, it could give you great weight loss benefits, but sustaining it long term is a recipe for disaster, and you're more than likely going to end up being on a type of diet that is a yo-yo diet, because you're doing extreme calorie restriction, your cravings will kick in massively for so much food, and then you're going to binge, and it's just going to be going up and down, and it's just not sustainable. So I'm someone that promotes eating sufficient amount of calories to meet your needs, so you can actually sustain it long term and get the greatest weight loss benefits from it. And the second one is you may not be eating enough calories. And now you may be thinking to yourself, what is Conscious Calisthenics talking about? You just said I might be eating too many calories, now saying too little calories. And I can understand why you'd be confused, so I'm going to clear up any confusion that you have around this. So what can happen if someone is eating a super low amount of calories where they are doing extreme calorie restriction and it's way below their maintenance calories? Their body can go into a state of thinking that it is in starvation mode and it hasn't got access to loads of food, and due to that survival mechanism being kicked in, the body then can say, we do not want to be losing this body fat because we're not getting enough calories and we don't know when we're going to get loads of food next, so we need to hold on to this because excess body fat is a source of fuel. And our bodies are very clever. If we was back in a natural environment, we haven't got access to food, just getting rid of all of the excess of body fat is not the best thing. It wants to be efficient and only use that body fat when it is needed during those stages of life where you don't have access to loads of food, so then it can burn its own body fat as fuel. So if you're someone that's been doing intermittent fasting for a while and you're not eating loads of calories and you're eating a low amount of calories, what you can do is increase your calorie intake daily by about 100 to 200 calories. And for this one, just as with if you're eating too much, do this for around a week to 2 weeks and then see if you start to drop weight. And for obvious reasons, when you're doing this, because your body's getting more calories, an adequate amount of calories, it will then, if you've got excess body fat, start to burn more body fat as fuel whilst in the intermittent fasted state. And the third one, which so many people do this time and time again, even people that have been doing intermittent fasting a long term and haven't got the greatest weight loss benefits, is doing things that stop you getting all the amazing benefits from intermittent fasting, such as human growth hormone, testosterone and glucagon production, leptin production, and all of these other benefits that give you the greatest weight loss benefits with intermittent fasting and just give you the full benefits of intermittent fasting. So some of the things that may be breaking your fast are liquids. If you're drinking fruit teas or certain energy drinks that have got amino acids added to them, any fruit juices, green juices, or any type of liquids that have a sufficient amount of calories in or amino acids or even specific vitamins or minerals can break you out of the fasted state as well. And one that a lot of people aren't aware of is having excessive amounts of coffee, which, yes, black coffee is absolutely fine to have whilst in the intermittent fasted state, and it can actually help people get greater weight loss benefits. But it has been shown that if someone is consuming excessive amounts of coffee throughout the day, it induces an insulin response within the body. And if that occurs, then you're breaking yourself out of the fasted state, and then you're not going to get the full weight loss benefits that you're wanting to gain and maintain. And the next thing could be certain foods. So obviously, don't be consuming any foods with calories in whatsoever, including protein powders. People ask me about this on a regular basis, or even grass-fed butter or coconut oil. You can consume coconut oil and grass-fed butter if you're on a ketogenic diet to keep you in ketosis, but it is going to break an intermittent fast and stop you getting the full benefits from it. And the last thing that you could be consuming that breaks you out of the fasted state is supplements. So avoid any amino acid containing supplements whatsoever, including BCAAs, which has been shown through scientific research to induce an insulin response within the body for a short period of time. Another things I'd like to add to this is any type of superfoods or microalgae, mushroom supplements, and specific vitamins and minerals, which you need to do your research up online. And if you want to take certain micronutrient supplements, do your research up as much as you can on the ones that you're going to take and see if you can find any evidence to show if it will break out of a fasted state or not. And if you're someone that's unsure if your supplement's going to break out of a fasted state or not, I would just recommend not consuming any supplements whilst in the fasted state. But things such as freshly squeezed lemon water, lime water, even unrefined sea salt, baking soda, and other various things will not break out of the fasted state. And I will be making a video very soon where I'll be talking about all of the different things that can break you out of the intermittent fasted state and all of the things that are not. Because if I go on after listing off all of the things that break you out of the fasted state and then talk about all the things that won't, this video is just going to be so long and you're probably going to get bored and disinterested. So if you're someone that is interested in that video coming soon, make sure you do click that subscribe button down below and you click the bell notification button next to the subscribe button. Otherwise YouTube will not notify you when that new video is uploaded or any new ones in the future. And the next one is not exercising, which I had someone message me this morning say they do not exercise whatsoever and they never have done in their life. And yes, you can get weight loss benefits without exercising, but for obvious reasons, if you're doing intermittent fasting alongside exercise, your body is going to be burning more fat and burning through more calories, which results in more fat loss. And if you are doing exercise whilst in the intermittent fasted state, it increases all the benefits from intermittent fasting, such as human growth hormone and testosterone production. It lowers insulin, which is a fat storage hormone, and gives you many other amazing benefits which are key for giving you the greatest weight loss benefits in the shortest period of time. And the next one is having too much stress, which I'm also going to put under this one, over exercising, which some people call over training. And as we know, so many people in today's world, especially in Western civilization, so many people are chronically stressed out on a regular basis, and then there's a lot of people that are just these go hard gainers that think more is better with training, and it can actually stop them from getting the greatest weight loss benefits. And the reasons why is when you're in a stressed out state, your body is releasing cortisol. So if you're having excessive amounts of stress, that's going to be elevated for a longer period of time, which has been shown to slow down people's metabolism, and your body will also at the same time start to increase insulin production within the body, which I mentioned earlier on, insulin, which is a fat storage hormone, and alongside that it can induce more desire to eat a lot more food. So when you actually break the intermittent fast and eat your food, you may go into a state of eating a lot more calories than your body needs. So you need to be as mindful as you possibly can around stress, and doing certain specific mindful practices such as meditation, yoga, other certain relaxation techniques, listening to calming, relaxing music, and making certain changes within your life to make it less stressful as much as you possibly can. And I personally am someone that runs multiple businesses. I have a lot going on in my life, and I found something that was absolutely amazing to help my body be a lot more resilient to stress and lower cortisol production within the body within a stressed out state, and shorten the duration that it would be produced within my body, was with using CBD oil. And I talk about that in another video, which I will link up above, because I'm not going to go into detail in that video. I talk about all of that and much more in that video, where I talk about my whole experience and all of the benefits that I got from this amazing product that I use on a regular basis. And with exercising, it is a form of stress on the body. So when you're doing it excessively, where your body cannot recover from it fully, and your cortisol levels and adrenaline levels and norepinephrine levels are elevated for too long, it's going to be having the same effects that stress has on your body when it's chronic stress that's left for a long period of time. And an obvious fix for this one is just don't train as much, and make sure that you allow your body to recover fully. And I actually made a video recently talking about why I do not exercise every day and why I exercise every other day, and this is one of the reasons as to why. And this helps me get the greatest benefits for sustaining a low body fat percentage with good muscular development, as you can see here. So yeah, it's a really, really easy fix. And I would recommend, if you haven't seen that video, that you go and check that out so you can learn everything on this specific subject. And the next one is not sleeping enough, which so many people are going to bed way too late and then normally under sleeping. And there's many reasons as to why this can have a negative effect on people gaining the greatest weight loss benefits from intermittent fasting. So when you're not sleeping enough, what you're going to find is that your body produces more of a hormone known as ghrelin, where you get that rumbling feeling within your stomach where people say they feel hungry, and that will give you more of a desire to eat food and eat more food when you come to eating food. And it also stops your body producing as much leptin when you're eating food, which this will result in your body getting to the satiation point a lot sooner. So obviously, if you're not getting as much leptin production due to not sleeping enough, you're then going to eat a lot more calories within one sitting. And also, it just puts your body into more of a stress response, so it can give you similar negative effects with cortisol that I mentioned earlier on in the video, which could have a negative effect on you gaining the greatest weight loss benefits possible. And just a whole host of other negative effects are happening on your hormone production, which there's so many different hormones within the body, which are key for you to lose weight the most efficiently and effectively. So this is something that you need to be very mindful of, and go to bed before you feel completely tired and drained, and trying to get as much sleep as you possibly can. And this, for a lot of people, once they get this resolved, can start to give them the goals with their body that they're looking to get. And if you're someone that has sleep issues, such as falling asleep, staying asleep, or staying asleep for enough period of time for you to fully rest and recover from the day before, I can personally make a video for you if you desire that talks about all the different reasons that could be causing those sleep issues, because I am an expert on that. So if that would interest you, let me know down below in the comments section, and if enough people say they want that video made, then I will make it for you very soon. And last but not least is your body is not producing enough testosterone and has an issue known as estrogen dominance, which so many people gain weight and find it hard to lose weight due to these hormonal effects. And if you're someone that has low testosterone and excessive amounts of estrogen within the body, which so many people do time and time again, when I go out and about, I can just look at certain specific people and tell whether they have these issues going on, because you have a specific type of body type. And I made a video talking about all the reasons as to why someone may have these hormonal issues going on, and the solutions to actually go in the direction of resolving them naturally and safe and effectively without the use of any pharmaceuticals whatsoever. So if that video interests you, I will put a link for that up above now, which you can click. And before I end the video, I just want to say, be patient, be consistent with as many things as you possibly can to give you the greatest weight loss benefits, because there's so many people that just want a quick fix. And a lot of people just want to take a pill and get the benefits overnight with getting the greatest weight loss benefits. But as I say to so many people, you didn't gain the weight overnight, so you're not going to lose it overnight. So don't be disheartened if you're not where you want to be with your body, as long as you keep pushing forward, keep moving forward and doing the right things consistently and trying out different things. If you're not getting the greatest weight loss benefits, to see if they would work better for you, then you will get there in the end. And there's sometimes you're going to make mistakes, but all you need to do is pick yourself up and try again and again and again, learn from your mistakes, keep pushing forward and fail forward, as I say to so many people. So if you would like me to make any other videos on intermittent fasting to help you to seed on it and get whatever benefits that you want from it, short term and long term, let me know down below. And if I think it's a video that would benefit so many people, then I will make it for you and everyone else. And if you have any questions on anything that I've talked about in this video, please leave them down below. And if you like the video, like it down below, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. And please make sure that you share this with anyone that you think needs to hear about anything that I shared with you today in relation to this video. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below to receive a lot more videos from me on a regular basis. And the type of videos you can expect to get from me are informational videos on intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day, plant-based diet, calisthenics workout and progression videos, what I eat and do in a day videos, and many other different videos to share with you so much valuable information that can send you in the direction of gaining and maintaining the body side, the fitness levels and the energy levels as well. And I hope at the same time that my videos will inspire you and motivate you to push yourself to those things, so you can just be a better version of yourself and truly create more of what you desire. So if this type of video sounds good to you, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and you click the bell notification button next to the subscribe button. Otherwise YouTube will not notify you of when new videos are uploaded. So as always, stay fit, stay energetic and go get those gains. Peace.